Welcome back to SK's Aspire to Inspire. Today I have come with a different recipe. It's a chicken recipe. So let's quickly see what we need. This is really tasty rice. It's an Arabian dish. I have taken half kgs of chicken marinated with chili powder, turmeric powder, salt, garam masala powder, and if you like you can add ginger garlic paste also and little bit of pepper powder and keep it aside and rest it for minimum 1 to 2 hours. 4 to 5 medium-sized onion sliced. We are going to deep fry this in oil completely. Pour oil and fry onion till golden brown. Add 1 pinch of salt also. Take a mixer jar and add 3/4 of onion. Just keep it a little bit extra onion there just for garnishing at the end. Now this we are grinding it and add it to the chicken. So mix thoroughly. Add ginger garlic paste and 1 small cup thick curd. So mix everything with hand. Add you have garam masala powder, add that, or you can add biryani masala and coriander powder. Both you can add 1 teaspoon. We are going to boil the rice. We are going to filter it later, so keep extra water. No need of keeping it exactly same. Add salt, bay leaf, star anise, cinnamon, cardamom, then little bit of sunflower oil. So the rice should be like 75% cooked only. So drain it and keep it. Now in the oil, fry some cashew. So after cashew is golden brown, take it out. Then we are going to fry the chicken in the same oil. Add chicken pieces and fry it. Keep it in low flame. Don't add the excess masala at first. Let the chicken cook for some time. Then at the end we will add the remaining masala. While the chicken is fried, slice 1 potato and we need some coriander leaves also. So once the chicken is half cooked, add the sliced potatoes. Then after that what we will do is that you remember we had this excess masala, so we are going to add those masalas now. Add all the masalas and add a bit of water also, so that you get all the masalas sticked on the grinder. Add a little bit of chopped like 1 to 2 teaspoon coriander leaves. Mix it thoroughly and close it with a lid so that it remaining chicken portion can be cooked and the water is also get dried up. Mix thoroughly and make sure to adjust the salt and spiciness at this stage. You can add more pepper powder if you want on the stage. So my chicken masala is ready. Now next step is we have to do the dum process. So for that I'm keeping it pot, biryani pot you can use. Pour all the chicken and the masalas together on the pot first. Then on top we will layer the rice. Boiled and strained rice. So we are going to layer it on this. You can actually use long grain basmati rice also. This is a normal jeera rice or a normal biryani rice which I used. So now the remaining fried onion, at the first we kept it. So just arrange and spread it everywhere. And the fried cashews. Then coriander leaves, then 1 whole teaspoon ghee. That flavor gives very nice. 1 pinch of garam masala powder and 1/2 lime you can slice, like lemon you can slice into 4 pieces and keep it on top. Close the lid. It should be airtight. If you want you can use an aluminium foil and wrap it thoroughly and keep it for 10 minutes in low flame. by 10 minutes you can switch off the flame and keep it again for 10-20 minutes so that all the masalas and that steaming goes like both sides properly. After that you can mix everything together before serving. Then serve it hot. You can have with pickle, you can have with any raita, or you can have just like this. This was really tasty. I hope you all like this recipe. Do try this. If you have a kid at home, don't make it too much spicy, but this is a subtle taste. Even the spices which I used, it was not so spicy, but this was really tasty. Thank you for watching. We will definitely see soon in another video with some different content. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit like and share.